Hello everyone, this is Dylan Stevens, Certified Strength and Conditioning Specialist. Today I wanted to discuss insulin. So a lot of people might have heard of insulin in regards to diabetes, but insulin has a lot of applications to people trying to gain weight, trying to lose weight, athletes. So today I wanted to discuss the implications of insulin. So first I'm going to describe what insulin is. So in the case of somebody with diabetes, say they have hyperglycemia, which means they have a high concentration of glucose in the blood or blood sugar, their body's ability to regulate that blood sugar is impaired due to an insulin resistance or a deficiency in the ability to release insulin. So what insulin does is it tells your body to take sugar out of the blood and store it into the cells. So when you have a high concentration of blood sugar and your body can't take that sugar out of the blood and store it in the cells, you start to have a lot of issues and your blood can basically become poison. So overall, insulin helps pull glucose and protein, other macronutrients and nutrients out of the blood into the cells. So insulin's job is to regulate blood sugar, blood glucose, and blood sugar, glucose, those are carbohydrates. Your body's going to react in an insulinergic way when you consume carbohydrates. Your body's going to spike insulin when you eat a high amount of carbohydrates. So this is why when you eat a lot of sugar or a lot of carbohydrates in one sitting, you kind of feel like a crash after. They say a sugar rush and then there's a crash. The crash is from insulin taking the sugar out of your blood and storing it in the cells. So that's why people have crashes after they consume a lot of sugar. They get tired, their energy levels are messed up. That's because they took all the sugar out of their blood and it's in their cells now. When you eat protein and fat, the insulin response is very small. So there's almost no insulin response to proteins and fats. So people on the keto diet, they say that they have a lot of mental acuity. This is because of the ketones that are released, which is a whole other story. But it's also due to the lower amount of insulin that is released and their blood sugar is regulated a lot better. So I discussed that insulin helps pull sugar out of the blood and into the cells. There is an opposite hormone called glucagon, which pulls glucose out of the cells and into the blood to be used for energy. So your body releases glucagon in the early stages of exercise when you need energy from the cells rather than from your stomach, from the food that you just ate. So anytime you talk about something that takes something out of the blood to store into the cells, that means it's anabolic. Anabolic means it helps you grow and add size and weight. So if you're trying to gain muscle, insulin is a very important hormone. It's the most important anabolic hormone for your body to gain weight. It's not just pulling carbs out of the blood into the cells. It's also helping pull protein into the cells as well. So when you eat a lot of protein trying to gain weight, you don't want to just eat straight up chicken breasts or steak. You want some sort of carbohydrate to eat along with that, so it helps shuttle the protein and the carbohydrates into the cells, help spike insulin, which is in turn going to help you grow in size. So on the other end of that, when you're trying to lose weight, you got to think about insulin as well. So insulin is an anabolic hormone. It's going to knock your body out of fat loss mode and put your body into fat storage mode. And I'm not saying that you can't eat carbohydrates on a weight loss diet. You can, but this is why people on keto who are trying to lose weight like keto so much, is because it keeps their body in fat burning mode. So you can eat carbohydrates, but your body's not going to be as efficient at burning fat as if you just ate fat. So if you just ate fat, your body's really good at burning the fat that you eat and also the fat that's stored in your body. But when you eat carbohydrates and you're trying to lose weight, those carbohydrates will spike your insulin for a short amount of time and your body will be knocked out of fat loss mode and put into fat storage mode. So you can still eat carbohydrates. You should probably do it in a lower way. You should not eat as many carbohydrates just due to that insulin response, but it's something to think about for sure, and you should very much be strategic about it.